Yo, Sway here. This is the Odin Infinity right here, and I've had this pad for quite a while, but I've refrained on making a video because most of the time I have a pad on top of it rather than using it. But I think it's been enough time now that my opinion is quite formulated. And oh, there's my cat. She's sniffing me. And there's some things I need to talk about in regards to the mouse pad, and some of them are kind of relatively negative, but those thoughts are getting eased a little bit by some prominent reviewers in the space kind of showing goodwill between them and the company on Twitter. And I just don't know if that goodwill is there with the average consumer yet because I mean, even me, I review stuff, but I'm basically just a consumer because my channel is tiny. Um there's no real transparency in regards to Odin as a company. And I bring up goodwill and transparency because there are some ethical concerns regarding the company. And I'm bringing it up now because if you are going to buy a product from them, I want you to know what has happened because when I bought the Odin Infinity, I didn't know anything was happening. I just heard there was a new pad that was like the Hien, and they had a desk pad version. I'm going to switch to the camera so you can look at the cat. Yeah, so I didn't really know anything, but apparently the owner of Odin, he was in the hookah space a while back, and he owned what was it, hookahheroes.com, and apparently he was pretty well liked, and they had a good thing going, and they had trust in the community, and they put out some decent products until they kind of just dipped. And from what I've read, they ran like something sort of like an exit scheme, and I don't really want to like sway anyone in one way or another. Like I really just want to present stuff to talk about the ethics of buying from them and recommending them to people as a reviewer. So yeah, I gave him money without knowing about the ethical concerns, which kind of sucks. But before I keep talking about the ethics, I will say I really like the pad. I like it a lot. It's just it's a hien, but the texture is a bit softer. It's not as scratchy, which I like a lot. Hi, cute girl. I like it a lot, and I use it more than my hien. Right now, I only have like a pseudo hien from. You want to come on my lap? A pseudo hien from tearing down a Shinkai. So I can't really compare the actual pad to the Odin, but from like all my time on. Why are you scared? From all my time using them, it's pretty similar, but I like it more. And not just because of the size, because I really do like that, but it just it feels as if the pad was like super worn in. And I think my cat's freaked out right now because I have my stream light on. So sorry if she's all jittery. I promise she loves me, right? You love me, right, girl? Sorry, I'm all over the place. I haven't made a video in forever because I have a lot going on right now. But yeah, I just think as reviewers, we owe it to the people that watch us. Like we owe them like all the information we can give, and that also includes informing them on any like ethical concerns regarding a company. And because when we're reviewing stuff, I don't think we're just reviewing and talking about the quality of a product, but we should also be talking about the quality of the company that we're giving money to or inspiring people to give money to. You know what I'm saying? And I just think in general, I need to tread more carefully about recommending stuff, and I think I do need to do more research. Like something I really need to do research on is OEM. Just the word OEM is so mystical, and I've been in different communities, and it seems to mean different things. Obviously, the actual definition doesn't change, but like in Smash Melee, I used to mod controllers, and I used to make shield drop notches and stuff, like way back when. If you know anything about Smash Melee, and OEM was good because it meant it was like the proper parts. But OEM has a really negative connotation in the mouse and mousepad space, and I understand because I guess it I don't know if it more or less denotes like unoriginality, but like I said, if you have good resources explaining why OEM is bad, let me know. From what I understand, it just I guess it means that well, like from how I see it, it means that the product isn't really special, you know. And I really want to get to know more about that, which is why I went on a whole tangent right now because I do feign ignorance on it, and I do need to research it so I can provide that information for y'all better. because I've heard people saying stuff about like Odin, like, oh, like it's just an OEM pad, it doesn't matter, like someone else will make it. And like, well, sure, like it can be OEM, but whatever warehouse they're going with, like they really fine tuned this thing because like the stitching is really nice, it's consistent, it doesn't falter under temperature or humidity, so I like that. And but yeah, I I think we all just need to be a bit more conscious about the companies we work with and the things we review, and hopefully Odin comes out and clears the air in a bit because they may have like they seem to be cool with creators right now, but I don't think the general public is really informed about what happened, nor do well like I, for example, feel kind of uncomfortable making this or even talking about it because there's some people that are like so dope with them on Twitter and they all seem like homies, but I'm still thinking about hookahfuckingheroes.com and like how can I what if I tell my friends to buy a pad and they get caught in an exit scheme? Like sure, like they're my homie, it's one pad. If like they don't want to like I know they'd probably just deal with PayPal, but like I'd probably reimburse them. I don't want to be the one that makes someone waste money, but that's like a close friend. If someone that's watching me right now went and bought some stuff from Odin and they got exit scammed, I'd feel terrible. Which is why I don't know. I just I'd like to have it addressed, and I don't want to be like the negative Nancy or the someone that's bringing up old stuff. But it doesn't feel too old. I didn't they get banned from posting on mousepad reviews because of all this or something like that? Like I need to read the threads more because I did read them like a week or two ago when I when I was like writing bullet points for this video. And man, there's so much. I'll just talk about the pad now because I feel like I've given all I can give in regards to ethics. Because I'm not trying to sit on a high horse. I still recommend this pad to people, even though I kind of hold my tongue, but I still do it because I love it. It stayed on my desk like every single day since I bought it. That is not a lie. And it has stayed on my desk because it is like the largest pad that I've had that's this consistent. And until Skypad or Artisan makes something that's 500 by 500, it'll stay on my desk because here's how I'm playing. I I rest my whole arm on the desk, and so I have like that much wiggle room up on this, but I just 500 by 500 is the ideal shape, and I really wish Artisan or Skypad would ship it because until there is 500 by 500 of the pads I love, I need something to sit under them, and thankfully this pad works really well. I'm not shitting on this pad and saying it's only good to like sit under other pads because I did use it for a while, and there's a lot I do like about it. Like it never bothered my arm. I was comfortable, and I don't know. It's just consistent. It stays the same, and I like that in a product. I don't use anything that gets affected by temperature or humidity, or that deteriorates pretty quickly. And so far, I've put this thing. I've used it a lot, and I've put stuff on top of it a lot, and the fibers are still good. And the stitching hasn't like fucked up anywhere. Like I like this pad. The rubber base is good. Like if it's OEM, like, well, shit, they have a really good fucking warehouse, and I want to know where it is so other companies can do it too. So I don't know. Until there's like more like truly original pads, like I just think the Hien is like the FK2 of fucking mouse pads right now, and everyone is gonna fucking copy it until like 2023 when everyone's gonna try and copy the Hayate Otsu and fail because it is a flawless, crazy Wii. But yeah, we're gonna see a lot of Hien clones for a long time until they stop selling, and they probably won't because the Hien. I mean, the Hien is so popular for a reason, and these clones are also popular for a reason. Like it's a tried and true formula. There's a bit of texture. The speed is really nice. I'm not really gonna do a glide test because if you wanted that, you probably would have watched someone else's video already. And eh, here's my oh wait, this camera. Here's a Piranha M1K, by the way. Pretty cool. Spent a lot of money. I probably shouldn't have, but it's dope. Now, yeah, you'll have fun with this pad, but there's still like things in the back of my mind that are kind of plaguing me, and I at least want whoever's watching this to know what they're getting themselves into. More than anything, I think you should do your own research. I've still recommended this. Did I already say this? I've still recommended this pad to people after I found out about the whole Hookah Heroes thing. So like, that's on me. But at least I was able to make that decision. I wasn't uninformed when I told them to buy it, like how I was. So I didn't know anything about it when I bought this. But honestly, I'd probably still give them money for another Infinity. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know if that speaks to me or it speaks maybe that speaks to me like wanting to see the best in people, or maybe I'm just naive, or I don't know. I'd like to hope that they're not going to screw the community over, because there's a lot of passionate people in here, but there are also a lot of children that watch your videos. If you're a reviewer, a lot of children watch you and get their parents' money to buy the dopest new thing that'll last them for like a long time, because they can't really buy things often. I know, because I deal with this in the Titanfall 2 community. I'm the admin of our pickup games server, and there's some kids in there that use like the same mouse forever, and their parents bought it for them, or the same mouse pad forever, and they like wear it they wear it down all the way to like dust. And I don't know, I just don't want someone who's like financially challenged to get fucking scammed, you know. So hopefully one day we have a bit more, like, as a general consumer base, hopefully we know more about them, or they address past stuff, because I don't know. At least I don't feel too bad about it, because there's creators on Twitter that like talk to them and whatnot, and seems to be chill, and I hope it is chill. I really do hope so. And yeah, this pad's sick. It stayed on my desk every day because it's the best pad I've felt to lie under something. It really does feel so smooth on my arm. Whenever I use the sky pad, I use a sleeve, so the texture also works well with sleeves. It works well better than the Hien did with a sleeve. Actually, I didn't like using a sleeve on the Hien. Most all artisans, I just use bare arm. But whenever I use a SkyPad, I absolutely use a sleeve. It just feels so great. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm saying but and yeah a lot, and no one wants to hear that. So oh my god, I need to get that out of my vocabulary. I'll leave y'all with that. I'll leave y'all with that. Make your own decisions. Do your own research. I'm not going to link you to the sources I found. I really don't want to like be accused of like swaying anyone in a direction. But yeah, be mindful. Be mindful of what you're buying, and be mindful of what you're recommending to other people to buy. Okay. Much love to everyone. Again, I really don't want to like sit on like a high horse or something, like a moral high ground. Like, I'm not the arbiter of truth or the arbiter of ethics. You know, like, I'm just a dude who likes mice and mouse pads. So, speaking of, I have a lot of things I need to review right now, and I've been in a weird spot. I haven't even really been streaming. There's just been a lot going on, and I have the HSK here. I have the M1K. I've had the SkyPad for so long, but it was kind of sitting off to the side. But I recently took the feet off from under it, because it just makes it sit a little taller. I think an extra 3 millimeters. And now I'm like completely in love with it. I'm using it over my artisan. So there's a lot of content I can make, but just be patient with me. I'm not the person that gets the new products and reviews them instantly. That's just not me. So you can expect from me more deep dives on products, and I will be using them for a long time. So that's it for me. I stream on Twitch quite often. If you want to watch, go for that. But other than that, thank you so much for giving me 12 minutes of your time. I mean, time is invaluable, and the fact that you spend it here means a lot to me. So on that note, take it easy. Appreciate y'all. Cool pad. Do some research. Take it easy.